to steal a quote, but it's a bit like thinking that you just stepped in a pile of dog shit, and you like bend down to scrape it off your shoe, and you discover a diamond stuck in it. And the great thing is, in terms of life, in terms of the duality of life, the plurality of life, is that sometimes when you bend down and you think there's a diamond there, you actually end up with a handful of dog shit. The idea that in everything sad, there's something inherently beautiful, and in everything that's beautiful, there's something that's intrinsically sad about it. And these dualities are great ones to explore. South Africa has got so much of this at play in terms of the stories that are out there that are needing to be told, the kind of hookups or the integrations or the collaborations that are needing to happen. There's so much potential, and yet there's so little opportunity for that to happen. It needs the crazy pioneers, it needs the mad fools to rush out and actually defy logic and go ahead and do it. The only way to make something happen is to start something happen. That's what we're trying to do as the company, is stick together and find other people like us and start this ball rolling. It has to roll. It must roll. My name is Rob Murray, and I'm also known as Ugly Bob, or just Ugly for short. The reason for that, you're probably going to have to ask my wife, but seriously, I'm Ugly. And I'm the artistic director of From the Hip Kulimgatli, or FTHK. We're based in Cape Town, South Africa, and we are a visual theatre company, non-verbal, so we work very much with masks, puppets, and the space between people, the images that we create on stage to tell the story that the audience then has to complete the whole experience. Theatre for me is a realm of absolute dreaming. It's a phenomenal space where you encounter an alternative to reality. The actual act of creation or making work is somehow needs to be a reflection, some kind of either a distortion or a distillation of how one feels about the world. Getting a group of people together to create something extraordinary, something that wasn't there before. We make original work. We're all about the reinvigoration of theatre in this country. Theatre is the space in between reality and dreaming, where we actually can see something that is different, something alternative, something that resonates very deeply within us, so that once we've completed being in this experience, this amazing experience, it stays with us for a while. But it fundamentally changes you. By experiencing this alternative, you get to question your own life. Artaud once said that one of the things that theatre should really do is furnish the spectator with the truthful, precipitated dreams. You can't help but be caught up in this little moment of magic. We call ourselves an integrated theatre company because we integrate deaf and hearing people together on stage and also off stage. So all of our training programs we're looking at to make accessible as possible. It's the first time that a company in South Africa has been doing this, and it's groundbreaking stuff. We break ground every day, on the rehearsal floor, on the training floor. Every time we have a meeting, every time we tour and meet new people, we are breaking new ground. We are pioneering work in this country. We build from the ground up. We take on board people that we really feel have potential for the future. People that are like us, outsiders, misfits, clowns, that have a particular way of looking at life and a particular way of experiencing life and going forward in life. We're still learning. We're still at the beginning of our journey. The best thing that one can probably hope to learn is actually how to learn. How to go forward, how to keep oneself open, and slowly, bit by bit, become the human being, become the performer, become the theatre maker, become the educator that we were meant to be. I've always wanted a group of people to stick together for a long time and consistently make work, consistently push the boundaries and things like that. And by focusing on them, I'm going to learn about me. By teaching them, I'm going to learn in return from them so much about myself. One of the greatest things about being nominated for this is to come back and plow it back in, not only to the company, the people that we work with every day, but also to Cape Town, to South Africa, to the industry as a whole, and really go about allowing other people, giving other people the opportunity to change. This country needs to tell its stories, to continue as this cultural misfit that we are. An opportunity like this is very, very rare. It's one of those things that can suddenly just jump you through a wormhole, through a door, through something that wasn't there before, and the next thing you know, you're flying. Just like in theatre, we want to make that kind of magic. This too is a magical portal that can lead us to somewhere that we didn't even dream of before.